Yeah, so jealous. Oops. So today, we're gonna do things a little differently. We're gonna have a tall girly chit chat. So this is Sydney, my sister-in-law, and she is officially a tall girly. She is 5'9". And so in today's video, we're gonna talk about what we love about being tall, what we struggle with, and get into all the questions. But before we jump in, please subscribe to my channel and let's get into it. Do you ever find yourself like kind of slouching in photos, talking to people? Because I do. I have a pretty soft voice, so it's like I'm super tall and I have a soft voice. So especially if I'm like at a networking event or a party and I'm trying to talk to someone, I just kind of automatically like hunch down to like talk to them so they can hear me. But I was curious, do you ever find yourself kind of doing that?
I currently feel like I'm slouching.
I'm sweet.
No, seriously. I took a photo yesterday. We were in Sedona and I was slouching in the photo. And I'm literally standing next to her. It's just because it's a force of habit. Anytime I'm taking a picture with someone, okay, maybe this is a great reason. My mother is so small. We tell her all this all the time. We joke about this. She nooks. She loves to nook in our little, neck hole. So yeah, I don't like to nook, but I tend to slouch for sure. It's a problem.
I've considered getting like those, I've seen some on Amazon that like help with posture, just so you like stand up a little bit more straight. But yeah, that's something just like as a tall girly, I feel like I'm always doing, even like unconsciously. So I need to break that habit. I was gonna say, has anyone made any like weird comments about your height or like any bad experiences in more of like a negative way?
Yeah, one that has traumatized me for the rest of my life is in high school. I used to have, this was not just a one-time thing. This is multiple people in middle school and high school would tell me that I had a giraffe neck. So I have a very long neck. Obviously, I'm a very tall person, but I was very confused at why they were calling my neck out. I don't know, but it was very weird. Like they would call me giraffe neck. I have a vivid memory of sitting in class and people would just point at me and be like, giraffe neck. And I'm like, why? For what? It really did a number on me and I had to switch high schools. Not because of that reason, but
oh my God.
Literally. Isn't that sad?
That is so sad.
It is sad because at the end of the day, also, well, it didn't help that I had a ton of acne back then, so maybe I did look like a giraffe, for other reasons.
I was gonna say, is that why you wear your hair down? And you don't wear...
That is a great question too. I always wear my hair down. That's just something about me. I actually have lopsided ears.
No way.
Yeah, I'll have to show you later. That's something different, but no. And yes, because it was when I was wearing a ponytail, they would call me giraffe neck. Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, I mean, it is for multiple reasons why I don't like wearing my hair up. People are mean, okay? Like, tall girls get bullied too.
Seriously. Yeah, I would 100% consider myself to have a giraffe neck. And like, I even just like looking in the mirror, I think I do look better with my hair down, but I love a good slicked back bun. I feel like that's such a good like second day like wash hair look.
Yeah.
But that's so mean. Kids can be so mean. And like, it totally makes sense. Like, it would be weird if you had a short neck as a tall girly. Like, it just fits your proportions.
Yeah, you have to, it's gotta be somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
Okay, this is a really weird thing, but I have very long limbs as a tall girly. I feel like my feet get cold really easily, and so do my hands. I don't know if it's like a lack of circulation situation, but that's a thing. Does that happen to you?
Yeah. All the time. My sister and I actually talk about this because my feet are always so cold. So he won't ever touch my feet, but they're icicles. I swear, I have to wear 3 or 4 pairs of socks sometimes in the winter, fuzzy socks. I wear 2 to 3. It's really sad, but I think it is a lack of circulation. How is all the blood supposed to get to the end of our limbs?
Yeah.
Unless we're running.
Totally.
Which that's not gonna happen.
So, what's one piece of advice you would give your younger, tall self? Just some motivation, some kind words. What would you tell your younger self to embrace your height?
I'd probably tell my younger self, little Sydney, be confident because you are wearing the clothes, okay? The clothes are not wearing you. And on top of that, I would say your confidence is not just because of like what you're wearing too, it's how you project that. So even if you have a bad day and you pick out a wrong outfit, it's how you carry yourself. And at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter. People are not paying any attention to you any more than they are of themselves. And it's really not that big of a deal. Now that I'm 28, I can say that, but when I was younger, I may not have said the same.
100%. Like, we were blessed with height for a reason, and you might as well accept it. I know that's a lot easier said than done, but just like having the confidence and accepting your beautiful long legs, your beautiful tall figure, that's something I think we should all strive for as, you know, a tall girly. And for those short girlies who are watching, we love you no matter how tall you are. But I think especially as a tall girly, just embracing it and loving yourself and leaning into it and like finding the clothing that makes you feel confident. You know, finding the jeans, the slacks, the dresses that just give you this unstoppable confidence. I mean, that's what it's all about. It's like you might as well just have like a few outfits in your closet that just give you unstoppable confidence. I know I really want to get like a power suit because I feel like that would just make me feel so incredibly confident. But I think that's what it's all about, is just like accepting yourself, loving yourself, and just leaning into it and embracing your height in whatever form that looks like.
Completely agree. I don't know if I have anything else to add to that. But yeah, I do think more people than not are actually jealous that you have those tall, long legs. And so you should just embrace it. And as much as you want to think that it's greener on the other side, it's usually not. So go for it, you know? You only get one body, and that's the body that you are going to be given. So might as well make it last.
Yep, 100%. And I know, especially as a tall girly who has a little bit more of an athletic build, I do have broad shoulders. And I've seen some videos online about girlies not loving their broad shoulders. And that's also something like I like to lean in to my broad shoulders and almost like treat them as an accessory. Like during Sydney's wedding, I wore this beautiful black strapless dress, and I decided, you know, I'm just gonna treat my shoulders as like an accessory to this outfit and just like kind of lean into them and just accept them and love them. And I know, again, like it's a lot easier said than done, and it's taken years and it's taken a lot of time, but like that's what we all should strive for, is just to love each of our features the best we can.
I love that. I wish that we could tell ourselves that when we were younger, so that, you know, we wouldn't have these concerns about our body. And I wish everyone could just love their body as much as once you come to a certain age, it's a second nature. Because one day I think you just look in the mirror and you're just, this is it. Like, girl, you looking good and everybody looks good. So just go for it, you know, embrace it, live it, love it.
Well, I hope you guys like this kind of different style of video. I wanted to create a video just talking about some deeper stuff, you know, beyond just fashion, beyond just tall girl clothing, and just talk about what we love about being tall, what we struggle with, and just really accepting our height and accepting our bodies the way they are. Thank you again, Sydney, for joining me on this tall girly chit chat. Where can our subscribers find you?
Thank you. I've had so much fun. Thank you for having me. If you guys want to, I do have a YouTube channel as well. You can find me at Sydney Mewson, and that is pretty much all I'll say.
Thank you all so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.